Hey world, Mariah here. I had considered doing a end of the Blair Witch Project / Leave Britney Spears Alone style video with a close-up on my face and me crying with it mascara running. Please help our Indiegogo campaign! But I figured I would just speak from the heart and see where that went. I wanted to start by talking a little bit about Caps Lock Theater and the Foreplay play and why I created both those things. So Caps Lock Theater, we do funny, human, ugly plays by whatever means necessary. Funny because I often feel disconnected from a play unless I can laugh at it at some point. Human because that's why I go to theater. You know, if something is aesthetically amazing but lacks the human element, I'll walk away impressed but not moved. And I create the kind of theater I would want to see, just like marketing to yourself. You know, do what you would wish other people would do. Ugly plays. Because I feel that when people are ugly, they are the most interesting. That's when it's the juiciest and the most, you know, oh, you're squirming in your seat, this is so awkward, I can't look away. And, you know, you learn from people acting in really ugly ways. And then, by whatever means necessary. That's why I am making this video and laying my soul out there. By whatever means necessary. I started Caps Lock Theater not only because I wanted to see these kinds of plays done, but because I love producing. I love assembling a team of collaborators around me that I really believe in. That really is the bonus for me. I joke sometimes that I'm in theater for the cast parties, and I'm only half joking. Because when you find someone who does work that you're so in love with, and they're in love with your work, and, you know, you go to a bar afterwards, like, you're amazing, no, you're amazing! That is what I live for, that is why I do what I do, and watching them in action, whether it's a lighting designer, or an actor, or a director, or even an awesome graphic designer, just seeing people do amazing work, being able to provide a forum for them to do amazing work with you, and when it's your amazing work that they're doing, it feels so good. And that was what was missing from my life, and I decided to go for it. And there's also that empowering thing of DIY, I make my own opportunities, I don't wait for anybody, but really it's the social, the love, the family aspect of it that really keeps me going. Knowing that I have people who actively want to do my work is what keeps me going. So I start this theater company, and with the Foreplay play, I knew I had a play I believed in. I knew that I had a cast and a director who I knew would hit it out of the park, and I knew that I had a beautiful apartment to do it in. So I said, let's go for it! We can't, you know, we're not going to pay for a theater rental. It'll be so much easier fundraising-wise. We could just make art. And it's turned out to be just as much producing and grinding and fundraising as it was when we were in a real theater space. The Foreplay play is a special one for me. The Foreplay play was the easiest play for me to write. Usually I agonize over a play for years. And with this one, it started as a 20-minute play, and I expanded it because seeing it on its feet, I fell in love with these characters and I wanted to give them more. I wanted to give them a whole really nasty, fun, silly, crazy, sweet, delicious evening, not just a tease. So I sat down and I wrote them this love letter in the form of this play. And it may seem weird when you watch it that it's a love letter, because it is a play that gets nasty at some points. I don't mean nasty like sex nasty, I mean like ugly. We do ugly plays. People act really ugly in this play. But that, to me, is fun. Maybe that makes me a weird, ugly person. I don't think so, though. But I am so excited by this play and by the performers in it and by my director, Lita, and watching them at work has been unbelievable. A couple of the actors have been with the play since the very beginning, since the first incarnation of that 20-minute version, and to see how they've grown, to see all the discovery, to see how generous these actors are with each other, how loving they are with each other and with the material, to see how committed they are. No one ever says no. Everyone was completely comfortable with each other from the first day of rehearsal. It's just been very inspiring to watch. And I can't take you into the rehearsal room with me, and I know that everyone always says that their play is amazing and that their team is amazing, and it's so difficult to, you know, rise above the fray and to convince people, no, but really, mine's the real deal. But that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. And this team also really is the epitome of what excites me about producing, and having that team of people that you just love so much and whose work you love so much and who you plan to work with again and again. This has been exactly that for me. These actors have gone above and beyond, not just in the rehearsal room, but also in terms of making these silly videos with me and, you know, spreading the word and being so passionate, and that is, you know, part of that engine that keeps me going, knowing that I have people who feel as passionately about this as I do. So that brings me to our Indiegogo, which I admit freely right now that I was a little cocky about. When I was doing the Kickstarter for my play in the Fringe, Ampersand, we raised $3,000 on Kickstarter, and it was difficult, but we pulled it off. We actually raised even more than we thought we would, and so I thought, I got this online fundraising thing in the bag, you know, I can add that to my list of special skills, and thought that this would be a cinch, especially because what people seemed to respond to the most in the Ampersand Kickstarter were the videos of me making a fool of myself on camera. Me moonwalking on video, admitting freely that I do not know how to moonwalk. Videos of me dancing around in a Mario costume. So I thought, let's make an entire campaign out of silly videos. And people told me repeatedly, what a good idea! Whose idea was that? What a good idea! Or people would tell me, I'm really enjoying the videos. And that's awesome! But we're 4 days away from our deadline and less than a third of the way to our goal. So there's a disconnect, and seeing that disconnect has been humbling and made me realize that just because you do something great the first time does not mean you are a natural at it. I'm a new producer, and I'm learning as I go. I don't think there's any other way to learn, but it does mean that right now we need help. And the by whatever means necessary sentence is part of our mission statement. So I thought that right now what was necessary was me opening up and admitting that we need help and telling you why we feel that this project is worthy of your help. So if you have $10 and 30 seconds of something you want to hear, there is no donation too small. There is nothing you can do for us that we won't be incredibly grateful for. You know, even if you can't give, if you can share the video with someone you think might get a kick out of the videos, if you think that someone else might want to see this queer, sex-positive, crazy, ugly, sweet, dangerous, heartfelt play in an apartment in Williamsburg, please let them know. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to everyone who's already donated to the campaign, and have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.